We focus on old school embroidery. So I use chain stitch embroidery. It's an old craft. It's kind of been forgotten. So to find these kinds of items, it's very hard. Essentially, you're painting with thread when you're using one of these machines, because underneath the table, it has a hand cranked, is what they call it. You guide it with your hand to make the design. I didn't have any skill within embroidery realms. I came out here, met the machine out here. It was sent from India. I found myself a little studio and I locked myself away for 3 months. 10 hours a day, every day, for a good 3 months. Yeah, that's kind of how it all started. I was really keen on trying to get to a certain level of expertise and craftsmanship. None of it can be duplicated. It can only ever be imitated. Everything is one of one. So people come to me with an idea and I run commission pieces like that. My machine knows me better than I know myself. Hiatus J, obviously J, me. Hiatus is to take a break from something, a sequence of events. And so me coming out here to Saigon was that, it was getting away, working for the man and doing the daily grind. And I'm like, what do I have to show for this, Ink, screen printing, it didn't have the same appeal. Something about having a piece of embroidery on what you have, it's like woven within the fibers, something more lasting in my eyes, and you can feel it. Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, they seem to be Southeast Asia that receives lots and lots of secondhand clothing from all around the world. And so I looked at that, saw that opportunity, came out here on a whim. I hadn't seen this machine yet or anything like that. It was with the purpose of reclaiming, repurposing these military uniforms, the denim, all this kind of secondhand clothing that we now value. Sustainability being like the core of the whole business. It's the idea of ultimately educating people's buying behaviours, running with the seasonal trends and doing what's hot and what's not, and then throwing it out. We're more about elevating what we already have. Music makes people feel something. Clothing makes people feel something. We've always put a value on what we wear and what we convey to the world. Now I've found a way to make my voice be heard. That's why I chose fashion, I suppose. Surfing in the morning and sewing all afternoon, all night, that's the dream, It's like if someone was to give you $5 million tonight, the idea is to not change a thing the next day. As much as it is you and you're doing your thing and all that, you're giving it your all. The whole idea is to work for myself. I say that, yet I've worked harder this year than any other year in my life. I'm still figuring all of it out, let's be real. Stay true, know what you're good at, know what you're not, understand that, and you'll always have a good time. But yeah, who am I to give advice?